Remember, you have absolutely nothing to lose and everything to gain, because the call is free and the information will be sent to you free also, with no obligation at all. You'll receive complete information on how to get started with SMC for under $25 and put yourself on the road to financial independence. Call now.
Call this toll-free number now to request your free information packet. There's no risk because the call is free and the information is free. Call to learn more or to become an SMC member today. Call now. The preceding has been a paid presentation for the Specialty Merchandise Corporation.
Week on Academic Challenge.
If you're skiing in Steamboat Springs, what state are you in?
Colorado.
That's correct.
Boardman advanced to the Final Four for the second straight year with a win over Poland. This week, it's Cardinal Mooney against East Palestine. Academic Challenge, sponsored by the Northeast Ohio Education Association, YSU, and 33 News.
Is positive. I'm pregnant.
My boyfriend panicked, and I was worried what my family would say.
I just didn't know what to do.
If you're facing an unplanned pregnancy, you have options. You don't have to be alone. Call 1-800-395-HELP. Our services are totally confidential and free. If you're pregnant, call now. There is help.
From spring into summer, the American Cancer Society will hold Relay for Life events in many communities, including ours. A signature event, it offers something for everyone: entertainment, food, and most of all, people coming together for a common cause to end cancer. So have fun, enjoy the activities, and know that your support helps in the fight against cancer.
Relay for Life in Warren, May 11th and 12th. From WYTV, this is 33 News at 11, straight to the point.
The fate of classes is up in the air at a school damaged by fire. Good evening, everyone. I'm Vince Kalaka.
And I'm Angie Shaker. The Mahoning County Career and Technical Center suffered major damage after a massive blaze broke out in the building. Jeff Lefkulich has the very latest.
Thick black smoke billowed out of the Mahoning County Career and Technical Center around 1:30 Friday as hundreds of students and staff were inside attending class.
Oh yeah, a lot of panic. I was real scared. I don't know what to do. I just worried about everybody else that was in there. Thank God everybody got out though.
Jackie McGinnis, a senior, says her classroom in the multimedia lab started to get extremely hot before the fire alarm sounded.
So it was routine fire drill. So everybody left their books in, the girls grabbed their purses, and we walked outside, and as soon as I got out of the classroom, my sister was right next door in her government class. She looks at me and she goes, "Jackie, there's a real fire," and I look at my lab, and there's flames pouring out of it.
School officials say their evacuation plan worked, although hard to see the building go up in smoke. The important thing is all students got out safe.
Oh, very hard, very hard. We're all very attached to this place, but it's bricks and mortar, so.
As for the fire itself, crews from 10 companies battled the blaze for hours to bring it under control. A tough one to fight because of the way the building was built.
Or the one wing here is pretty much gutted. There is holes in the roof. We've held the fire from going into any other locations or any other parts of the building, other than the smoke and the heat damage.
Students tell us the fire started after static electricity ignited rubber cement thinner.
The fate of classes is up in the air at a school damaged by fire. Good evening, everyone. I'm Vince Kalaka.
And I'm Angie Shaker. The Mahoning County Career and Technical Center suffered major damage after a massive blaze broke out in the building. Jeff Lefkulich has the very latest.
Thick black smoke billowed out of the Mahoning County Career and Technical Center around 1:30 Friday as hundreds of students and staff were inside attending class.
Oh yeah, a lot of panic. I was real scared. I don't know what to do. I just worried about everybody else that was in there. Thank God everybody got out though.
Jackie McGinnis, a senior, says her classroom in the multimedia lab started to get extremely hot before the fire alarm sounded.
So it was routine fire drill. So everybody left their books in, the girls grabbed their purses, and we walked outside, and as soon as I got out of the classroom, my sister was right next door in her government class. She looks at me and she goes, "Jackie, there's a real fire," and I look at my lab, and there's flames pouring out of it.
School officials say their evacuation plan worked, although hard to see the building go up in smoke. The important thing is all students got out safe.
Yeah, very hard, very hard. We're all very attached to this place, but it's bricks and mortars, so.
As for the fire itself, crews from 10 companies battled the blaze for hours to bring it under control. A tough one to fight because of the way the building was built.
Or the one wing here is pretty much gutted. There is holes in the roof. We've held the fire from going into any other locations or any other parts of the building, other than the smoke and the heat damage.
Students tell us the fire started after static electricity ignited rubber cement thinner, which was being used to clean desks in the multimedia lab. However, it could be some time before the fire marshal makes an official ruling. In Canfield, Jeff Coolidge, 33 News.
School officials still do not know when the school will reopen for class or when students can get the belongings they left behind.
15 suspected drug dealers have been arrested after a 9-month investigation in Mercer County. Officials are still looking for 2 others. The Attorney General says the suspects were involved in street-level drug dealing in the Grove City and Sandy Lake areas. 14 are charged with selling cocaine, the other 3 with oxycodone.
It started as a reported child disappearance, but police in Liberty say the little girl's own parents could now be in trouble. Investigators say the parents fabricated a story about their 10-year-old daughter being abducted yesterday afternoon. The girl eventually turned up on Youngstown's west side, and her parents later confessed to making up the story. Charges could be filed next week. A pilot from Poland is recovering tonight after that single-engine plane crash yesterday in Vienna. The Federal Aviation Administration is investigating what caused pilot Donald Bernier's single-engine Cessna to crash near Ridge Road. According to a family friend, Bernier said he knew he was having trouble and landed where he did to avoid putting anyone else in danger.
The campus of Kent State University paused today to remember the fatal shootings of students in 1970. It was 37 years ago today when Ohio National Guardsmen opened fire on a group of students who were protesting the Vietnam War. 4 students were killed, including a Boardman native. Today, a bell on campus was rung for each year of the anniversary. Students also remember the victims killed in the Virginia Tech shootings.
Congressman Phil English was in Sharon today touting a plan to help people save for their retirement. The Automatic IRA Act of 2007 would require companies who don't offer a retirement plan to establish an automatic payroll deduction for an individual retirement account. English says the plan will increase retirement security for millions of Americans.
This is going to improve retirement security for working families throughout America, bring more people in touch with an opportunity for personal savings without the tax burden, and create a chance to raise our national savings rate, which will strengthen our economy.
And all eligible workers would have the ability to opt out of the plan if they wanted to. It is time now for the 24-hour forecast. For that, we head over to meteorologist Stan Boney. Are we going to have a nice Saturday, Stan?
Well, it's not going to be quite as sunny as it has been the last couple of days, but still I don't think tomorrow is going to be all that bad. There may be a little bit of scattered light afternoon rain south of Youngstown, but I think there's also going to be a lot less sunshine than there has been the last couple of days. We may see a little bit of sun early in the day tomorrow, though the afternoon hours will likely be predominantly cloudy and about 5 degrees cooler than what we've had the last couple of days. Tomorrow's high, 65 degrees. The rest of your forecast in a little bit.
Drivers in Trumbull County, beware. If you're breaking the law, there's now an even greater chance you'll get stopped. Police agencies with the Trumbull County Traffic Safety Initiative kicked off another series of crackdowns for the month of May, focusing on major roadways all throughout the county. Now, organizers promise there will be more events like today's.
We still want that unpredictability factor in our favor, but we will be out a couple more times this month. But look at June, look at July. The summer driving season's upon us. We want to send a strong message.
Already this year, the task force has conducted half a dozen blitzes, nabbing hundreds of drivers for everything from speeding to seatbelt violations to drunk driving.
Pennsylvanians who purchased cartons of cigarettes over the internet or by mail order now have to pay up. They are getting letters from the state informing them they owe taxes. The first batch of letters went out to 4,300 people who collectively owe more than $10 million. 27,000 Pennsylvania residents have bought cigarettes by mail or through the internet since 2005.
A Trumbull County neighborhood is getting a makeover. That story when 33 News at 11 continues.
Soon-to-be graduates of YSU show off their artistic abilities.
And we'll introduce you to this week's champion of change who's investing a lot in the future of our valley.
From the Notre Dame blue and gold to the Browns orange, Brady Quinn works out at the Browns rookie minicamp. We'll take you to Berea just ahead of Big Board Sports.
Used cars plus Sweeney equals no worries. Hey folks, I'm Tom Park. You say used cars, we say no worries, because where else can you go and choose from $4 million of pre-owned inventory on 2 huge super lots, 75 certified pre-owned vehicles with a 5-year, 100,000-mile warranty. Rates as low as 2.9%. There really are no worries. Stop in for a test drive and get a $10 gas card at no charge. 1 mile south of Southern Park Mall, your used car headquarters, Sweeney's.
Hi, I'm Amanda Orlando. I've always shopped at Value City. The deals are unbelievable.
This Saturday, we're saying thank you. It's Customer Appreciation Day for one day only. This is the one day when everyone gets to take an extra 20% off everything at Value City. And when you take an extra 20% off store-wide on Customer Appreciation Day, you save 50 to 80% off department store prices. Don't miss Customer Appreciation Day, Saturday till 11 p.m.
Value City.
As a McDonald's High School All-American, I had a dunk that they're still talking about. As a Cavalier, this dunk opened a few eyes. But my next dunk is really gonna get the crowd going.
Introducing the Cavaliers' Big Dunk Deal at McDonald's. Now get 20 tender, juicy Chicken McNuggets and your choice of dipping sauce for just $3.99.
Sometimes, I do go for 3.
Meet Ohio State football coach Jim Tressel on Tuesday, May 22nd in Mr. Anthony's in Boardman. Coach Tressel returns to Youngstown for an unforgettable evening to benefit the Youngstown and Mahoney Valley United Way. Enjoy dinner, a silent auction, and Coach Tressel's inspirational presentation, Champions Among Us. Call now for tickets. They're going fast. Corporate packages are also available. Join us Tuesday, May 22nd for an evening with Ohio State football coach Jim Tressel and help support the United Way.
A neighborhood in Girard is getting some improvements thanks to the Ohio Department of Development. Ground was broken this morning on a $300,000 revitalization project. The money will pay for new sidewalks, sewer and drainage improvements, and a new pavilion for Hartzell Park. Work should be complete by the end of next month. WYTV received a special honor today from the Warren Family Mission. The board presented reporter Peggy Sinkovich with a plaque recognizing the station for hard work and generous support. The mission provides shelter and food for the homeless in Trumbull County.
Folks were sipping wine and placing bids for a good cause tonight. The 8th annual wine tasting and auction for the Beatitude House was held at the Maronite Center this evening. The Beatitude House helps disadvantaged women and children in the Mahoning Valley. The event featured both a live and silent auction and an assortment of wines and foods. Graduating art students from Youngstown State are showing off their work to the public. An opening reception was held tonight for the spring graduating BFA show at the McDonough Museum of Art. The exhibit features the work of 14 students and will be on display through May 18th.
Helping parents help their children. That was the focus of a seminar in the Youngstown City Schools today. The first annual Parent Empowerment Conference was held at the Metroplex in Liberty. The event featured discussions on subjects ranging from reading to young children to anger and stress management for the entire family. Organizers stress that education involves more than just sitting in a classroom.
It'll never work unless the parents, the school, and the community come together. It won't work just when the school and the parents. It's got to be the community actively engaged, helping us with internships, exposure, and experience with children. It doesn't work with one.
Around 80 parents enrolled in today's conference. The superintendent hopes to hold 2 of these events each year.
Now here are some of the stories you will find in tomorrow's Tribune Chronicle. An auto consumer website puts the Chevy Cobalt atop its most wanted list. Lordstown Village talks about splitting from the Trumbull County Metropolitan Sewer District. And Attorney General Mark Dan is criticized for bypassing a state purchasing program to buy an SUV from a campaign contributor. Time now for the 7-day forecast. Dan, how much longer is this nice stretch of weather going to last?
Well, it's really going to last into the middle part of next week. It's just that tomorrow is not going to be quite as nice as the last couple of days have been, but still it's not going to be a total washout. There will be more cloud cover tomorrow than we've had the last couple of days. It'll be just a little bit cooler, and there may also be a little scattered light rain during the afternoon hours. But no sign of any rain tonight. Everything right now looking to be all dry, fairly clear outside at the moment. You can still see a lot of stars, though the clouds will thicken up as the night goes on tonight. There will be some sun tomorrow and then maybe some scattered light rain in the afternoon, mostly south of Youngstown. The high tomorrow is 65, and then the clouds will break up. Skies will become clear tomorrow night with the low right around 40. Nice shot of sky eye as the sun was setting earlier this evening. This is about 8:15. You can see the sun just above the horizon line. Notice a few high, thin clouds around for most of the day today. We didn't have a cloud in the sky, and then about 4 or 5 o'clock, we started to see a few clouds begin to roll into the area. But the temperatures are still nice and mild tonight, though some places are a little bit warmer than others. 61 degrees still at Boardman Center Middle School, but a little bit cooler as you work your way to the south. 52 degrees at the moment at Lisbon High School. St. Paul's School in Salem, 56 degrees. The wind there is calm. The barometer right now is rising. It's up to 30.11, 71 and 47, the highs and lows today in Salem. No sign of anything on SkyMax Doppler 33. We've got it scanning out 100 miles for you. No sign of any precipitation at all. For a while today, there was a little rain that moved into the extreme southwestern corner of the state. It looked like the Columbus area, or close to it, may have gotten just a little bit of rain. Right now, some isolated heavy showers in parts of Kentucky and even areas further south than that. You can see the lower gray clouds beginning to work its way toward us. So tomorrow, I do believe there's going to be a little more cloud cover around than there has been the last couple of days. Highs tomorrow with a little more cloud cover and not as much sun are going to be just a little bit cooler. Last couple of days, we've been in the 70s. Tomorrow, we're looking at highs only in the mid-60s. And then same thing on Sunday, though. On Sunday, there should be a lot of sunshine around. It's just not going to see 70 degrees again until probably on Monday. All right, you can watch tonight as the clouds roll in a little bit closer to us. The green does denote rainfall, and you can see it working its way to the north as well. About 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon is when the rain should have made its farthest trek to the north, and you can see it is mostly to the south of Youngstown. Come tomorrow night, the rain begins to move its way back to the south. The clouds do eventually break up. Skies tomorrow night are going to end up being nice and clear, and it looks like Sunday may be one of those days where there is not a cloud in the sky. We've had a few of those as of late. Now, not only Sunday, but Monday looks to be a sunny day as well, 70 degrees by Monday, and then a few clouds around on Tuesday and Wednesday, but it still should be pleasant with highs both days in the mid-70s. We're going to stay in the 70s on Thursday and Friday, though we are going to put a chance of scattered afternoon rain or thunderstorms in the forecast for both of those days.
All right, Stan, thank you.
Still ahead on 33 News at 11, our champion of change shows his gratitude by helping others.
The Pirates try to make it 2 in a row against the Brewers.
And Paris Hilton will be spending some time behind bars instead of at the bars.
33 News Sky Eye is made possible by the injury lawyers of Elk & Elk. Serious lawyers for serious injuries. WYTV.com, the Valley's most comprehensive news website. Get breaking news with streaming video from local and regional to national. Get the latest with in-depth news on jobs for the Valley, Steel to Scholars, and government in crisis. With the Valley's only live radar and current weather conditions. WYTV.com. Log on.
Raising a healthy and happy child is every parent's dream, but a medical mistake during birth can destroy this dream. Cerebral palsy can create a lifetime of medical needs. Insurance companies and hospitals fight hard to avoid responsibility. We can help you. Elk & Elk provides a team of attorneys, doctors, and nurses trained in identifying traumatic birth injuries. Call us, 1-888-ELK-OHIO. Elk & Elk, serious lawyers for serious injuries.
There's really nothing funny about a bad Mother's Day gift. Give Mom a gift she can really use. A new Motorola Razr from Cellular One with camera, video, and Bluetooth technology, just $29.99 after mail-in rebate. And when you add additional lines, you can get up to 4 razors free after mail-in rebate. And we'll even give you free activation on the additional lines, so the whole family can stay in touch for less. Hurry in. This offer ends May 13th. The new Cellular One. Seriously better.
So once again, you're saying I can order any combination of 5 items for just $5.95 every day.
Yep. So I can get 2 Arby's melts, curly fries, a turnover, and a shake.
$5.95 every day. No way.
Bet. Do it.
Yeah, they're thinking Arby's. Pick 5 of your Arby's favorites for $5.95 every day, like the Arby's melt, curly fries, and a Jamocha shake. An everyday deal so great, it'll have you saying, I'm thinking Arby's. Don't forget, Arby's is open late.
Arby's, proud sponsor of SkyMax Doppler, the area's only live Doppler radar.
The Valley has been very fortunate to have many generous people who made their lives here, found success, and then shared it with the Valley.
These philanthropists are all champions, but tonight Amy Radinovic introduces us to a man from Boardman, our champion of change, who has a very simple message.
Tony LaRuscia may be used to applause, even standing ovations, but he doesn't give millions away for thanks. He gives it because he's grateful.
The great teachers I had, they were great. There was a woman named Marguerite Teig that taught me mathematics, basic math. And to this day, I never needed a calculator. She drilled me so wonderfully.
Tony grew up in Struthers and remembers dedicated teachers and loving coaches, saying they, along with family, made the difference for him.
Families are nowhere near what they used to be in the 50s and 60s. We could get back to what that was. Family unity, pride, where a father and a mother are unified together to raise the children right. That would make a major difference.
So Tony hopes to make a major difference for YSU students, donating $4 million to the LaRuscia School of Finance and crediting his alma mater with his great success as a Canfield stockbroker.
Merrill Lynch would have never hired me without my YSU degree, never. And I'm forever indebted to this university and the Mahoning Valley.
But talking to me in the LaRuscia Student Lounge in Kilcolly Center, he admits it took 4 years of repeated rejection before he landed the job he still holds now.
Merrill Lynch finally hired me in 1970 after I had gone there 50 times. The manager lived in Akron, Ohio. And one day I bothered him. He was painting his house. And he said, "You again, you know, geez, you're so obnoxious, you know, you're polite, but you're obnoxious." And I was relentless and never gave up, and then I was hired when I was 25.
And nearly 4 decades later, a stadium in Canfield, school programs all around the valley, even the lights and the trees downtown, all donated by Tony, his wife Mary, and his 2 daughters.
We never wanted a superficial life, materialism, mansions, Mercedes, Florida condominiums, country clubs. We never thought that that was happiness. And if you can forget yourself, you can really find fulfillment. And givers are much happier than takers.
A philosophy to live by makes Tony LaRuscia this week's champion of change. Amy Radinovic, 33 News.
If you know of a person or a group you'd like to nominate as a champion of change, just go to our website, WYTV.com, and click on the champions icon. Make sure you include names and contact numbers.
And coming up next in Big Board Sports, the Indians try to stay on top as they travel to Baltimore.
High school baseball action as Ursuline takes on Springfield.
And tips on how to stay dry in your local health.
Invest in your child's happiness and physical health while creating family memories. Come see the extensive selection of play sets Wayside Lawn Structures can provide for you. Wayside Lawn Structures on State Route 14 in Columbiana. At Wayside, we have all your lawn and patio needs.
We all know someone who has been touched by cancer. It could be you, a family member, or your neighbor. The American Cancer Society's Relay for Life is for cancer survivors. Each year, hundreds of survivors participate, and survivors are living proof that cancer can be beat. Have fun, enjoy the activities, and know your support helps in the fight against cancer.
Relay for Life in Sebring, June 8th and 9th.
An easy and affordable way to add room to your home outside is a gazebo from Wayside Lawn Structures. Whether you want something small and friendly or elegant and spacious, we have what you're looking for at Wayside. Wayside Lawn Structures in Columbiana. At Wayside, we have all your lawn and patio needs.
It's gonna be big. Everyone can play in America's biggest bingo game. You're a winner! Fridays are National Bingo Night. Premieres May 18th, only on ABC.
I'm Henry Nemmons, inviting you to our new Hubbard IGA, featuring an in-store bakery, a floral department, our famous deli and hot foods counter, the finest quality meats cut right in the store, all your favorite local produce, and of course the coffee bar. Add to that Nemmons IGA everyday quality and low prices, and you've got a store you have to see to believe. Visit our new Nemmons IGA in Hubbard, where life is so delicious.
Boy, do we install a lot of windows.
Well, you know, we're #1 in the country. 150 locations nationwide, 560,000 windows installed last year.
We have top-of-the-line windows, siding, doors, and leaf protection.
The following program is a paid advertisement for Jack LaLanne's Power Juicer, brought to you by Power Juicer, LLC.
Are you tired, overweight, lack energy? Are you ready to change your life? Then stay tuned to discover how with the Jack LaLanne Power Juicer. Today, let Jack show you how this amazing commercial quality juicer makes the fastest, healthiest, fresh squeezed juice in seconds. No chopping, no slicing. Watch. With a Jack LaLanne Power Juicer, fruits and veggies go in whole. You'll be amazed how this whisper quiet, maximum performance juicer out-juices, out-squeezes, outperforms even more expensive juicers up to 30%. That's more nutrients and more value in every single glass. Getting healthy has never tasted this good. And now, to help Jack celebrate his 91st birthday, we're giving you a present. Jack believes that everyone should get a present on his birthday, so he's giving you the chance to save $50 on the original worldwide best-selling Power Juicer. Stay tuned to find out how. Now, here to introduce you to the secrets of juicing is celebrity host Forbes Riley.
I want to bring out two very special guests. On his 70th birthday, he swam Long Beach Harbor, towing 70 boats with 70 people on board. And he did it while he was handcuffed and shackled. He's been changing lives of millions of people around the world. And as a reward, on his 88th birthday, he received his very own star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Well, today, he's still going strong, and he's heading towards 90. The lovely lady joining him is a best-selling author in her own right, and she's been the love of his life for over 50 years. It is my pleasure to introduce to you a couple of living, breathing testimonials to the wonders of juicing, Elaine and Jack LaLanne. Jack,
how are you?
How are you, Elaine?
I want to hug, too.
Oh, absolutely. Look at you guys.
You know, I was with you on television 34 years, and you know what I told you was the gospel's truth? And I had one thing in my mind, trying to help you to feel better, look better, so you can live longer. And today, of all the things that I've ever done or recommended, I want you to hear about our Jack LaLanne Power Juicer. I'm so doggone excited about this, I can hardly sleep at night, because I know what it's going to do for you. You know,
he's been juicing since he's been 16.
You know, when I started out juicing, I was a weak, sick kid. That was terrible. I attended a health lecture, and that night, I went home, and I started exercising, got rid of all the sugar and cake and all the junk I was eating, and I started juicing, and the rest is history. If something saved your life, would you be enthusiastic about it?
Well, you really have helped my life. I feel so much better when I juice.
Because you're putting raw, vital foods into your body.
You know, I almost relate it to the adrenaline rush that you get after a workout. That's what it feels like. You feel revived.
I mean, being a bachelor, always on the run, always on the go, I need something easy. I need something quick. And Jack LaLanne has provided that for me.
Let's do something right now, Elaine.
Okay.
I want you all to please pay attention to
Let me put a whole apple in. Let me show him how to put a whole apple in.
You
With the core and the stem and everything.
You know, the doctors want you to have 5 raw vegetables every day.
Which is really hard to do.
4 pieces of fresh fruit. How many of you out there have had 5 raw vegetables yesterday and 4 pieces of fresh fruit? Let me show you what you can do with the Jack LaLanne Power Juicer. Now, we're going to show you. Okay. Here, right there is 5 raw vegetables, and I'm going to time Elaine just to see how long it takes. Ready?
Okay.
Get set, go.
Here goes the cucumber.
Here's a squash. Here's a whole tomato.
Whole squash.
juice? A whole potato as well?
A whole potato with the skin on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we have
celery.
Celery. And here we go.
Okay, so how long
No,
is
it's
that?
17 seconds.
All right, so for those of you at home who are complaining you don't have the time to drink all the fresh vegetables, all the vegetables are in that one glass?
All the vegetables are in this one glass.
Okay, but wait. It's most important. It's got to taste good, otherwise I'm not going to drink it.
Okay.
Actually, that's really good. And there's a potato and a squash in here. That's really delicious.
And if you want it a little sweeter, you just put a little apple in it and it makes it sweet.
That's actually good.
Okay, here's your
What's how long it's going to take for this?
Okay, so here's all my fruits for an entire day.
Okay.
4 pieces of fresh fruit. Ready? Get set, go.
Pear.
With the stem and the core, you don't have to cut it up?
And a whole bunch of both kinds
But you don't
of
have to pull the grapes off?
No. The seeds, they have a lot of good nutrition in them.
And look, I'm putting this. You can do it.
Come on, Elaine.
There's a pineapple with the skin. With the skin on it.
Okay, now you got to cut this up.
And look at cantaloupe with the skin on it.
Oh my gosh. All right.
There you go. Here's your.
Shall we drink?
See, when you juicy thing, you leave the rind on of the melon. Remember the seeds of the grape. This all has nutrition in it.
Now this is your daily intake of what? This is your daily intake
all your
of fruits
and all your vegetables.
And the daily intake of the vegetables.
And so all your health and vitality in 2 glasses. Look at that. I don't know if you know this is not a real secret, but I gave birth to 2 healthy 7-pound twins, a little girl and a little boy. I juiced and drank and ate well my entire pregnancy, and afterwards, with a little bit of exercise and a lot of juicing, look at what you've created.
Wow.
I'm a personal trainer who specializes in pre- and postnatal fitness. I started Fit Mom 4.5 years ago. And what these programs do is help women stay fit and prepare for labor. The benefits of juicing for pregnant women are endless. Juicing can get a lot of those really important pregnancy nutrients like iron, like folic acid, vitamin C. I would absolutely recommend the Jack LaLanne juicer for anyone who wanted to increase your quality calorie intake.
Oh, wow. Okay.
This tastes so good.
I feel like I have so much more energy.
Yeah, you guys have to monitor what's going on here for me.
We have juice parties together.
Oh my gosh, it's delicious. I think that's the overwhelming part for me. It's fun to juice.
When I'm juicing, it makes me feel like I'm doing the world of good for my baby. The fresh fruits and the fresh vegetables is perfect. You'd think that, this is not going to taste very good, especially the vegetable drinks, but every time I drink, I'm surprised because it just tastes so good.
I feel energized, I feel awake. It's like having the sugar rush without the bad sugar. You just kind of feel really rejuvenated and alive.
Jack, I have to admit, I've been juicing most of my life, and I love it. I always feel so good when I do. But until I got my hands on your power juicer, I didn't do it as often as I could because there's all this chopping and prepping and getting food ready.
When I say 3, you start with your apple, and I'll start with mine. Ready?
All right, wait. Turn your machine on.
It's on.
This is on.
Yeah.
Okay,
it's so quiet.
Listen to my old machine. Okay, that's my machine. That's why I didn't do it too often because it sounds terrible.
Contest time. You ready?
All right, wait, you're going to put a whole apple in there?
1, 2, 3.
But I have to cut my apple, Jack. That's not fair. Hang on.
I'm done.
Well, okay.
Would that take me 2 seconds?
Well, yeah, but see, mine is so small, unless I cut it, I can't put it in there.
Well, you get the message. See that? I'll tell you one thing. She's getting good exercise.
Yeah, right. That's good exercise for your arms.
That doesn't seem fair. You can put a whole apple in yours.
Okay.
Now look at this.
Okay, the other thing that's amazing about the Jack LaLanne Power Juicer,
half
it's
again
up to 30%. Up to 30% more juice than mine. Same apple, though.
Same apple,
Isn't that something?
same size,
All right, look.
same everything.
Now here's the proof of the pudding. Take your pulp.
Okay.
Put it like that.
Okay, that's your pulp.
Look at mine, bone dry.
Look how wet it is.
Not only wet, but there's the skin and there's all the nutrients that I didn't get out of my
That's
juicer.
absolutely right. You're being gypped. You're spending a lot of money for something and not getting your full value out of it.
So we know that juicing is good for you, but most people can say, well, I'll just go to the store, the grocery store, and get juice.
But there's always a price. You look at this stuff. You have to be a PhD in literature
Just
to
read it.
understand a lot of
Look
these
at the
things.
sugar. Look at all the sugar
There's sugar,
content.
there's maltodextrin and fumaric acid. When you juice fresh juice, you know exactly what's in it.
Listen, when this goes into your system, this is what nature intended you to have.
Delicious.
Is it good?
Yes.
Well, at my age, I think everybody has to have a little bit of energy. And I tell you what, I didn't have to have lunch after I drank that juice. I felt very good afterward. I'm active and I want to stay active. And I think the juice gives you a lot of energy.
I think as you get older, you have to pay more and more attention to what you're eating. And you have to understand what you're eating.
And so you have to look for nutritious food and find a simple way to get nutritious food. And I can't think of any better way than to mix them all into your juice. And with the Jack LaLanne juicer, that's the easiest thing in the world to do. And so you accomplish something very important by doing that.
It's been shown in the past that beta-carotene in carrots has been very beneficial for the eyes and the ocular health, the retinal health specifically. Now it's been shown that lutein, which is found in high doses in green leafy vegetables, mainly spinach, that's even more important for macular health and prevention of macular degeneration. And with juicing, it makes it easier for us to ingest those nutrients.
I have a special recipe that I really like.
Okay.
I want to show it to you. It is carrots and ginger and an apple. Okay. Ooh. So here we go. And look, notice I'm putting in two carrots at a time.
Carrots have beta-carotene. Helps to build up the immune system. Helps to prevent heart disease.
All in this one little carrot?
Yeah, absolutely.
So there's apple, carrot, and ginger in here.
Okay, there you go.
All those herbs, they're really garlic and onion and all those different herbs, they're great.
Taste that. You know, carrot.
Ooh, actually, that's delicious. That's kind of
isn't it good?
Now, one of the other great parts about juicing, and especially in your juicer, you get all this delicious pulp that's in here. And with the pulp, you can make muffins, you can make cakes, you can do all kind of great things with this.
Right.
Elaine, one of the best parts